UN ILO Indigenous and Tribal People Convention Law. Have your identification card. Get it now. Your nationality as a maroon sovereign person give you the protection of the laws of the rights that you deserve. Application forms are available now. In the USA, contact Representative Russ Gadites at GADIETHZ Gadites@gmail.com or call them at 1260-209-8730. Contact the Jamaican head office at 1-876-605-7987 or 1-876-773-4594. Visit our website at maroonsovereignstate.org. Call, sign up now. United we stand with the Nyanki Pong Maroon Sovereign State. This is powered by Freshradiovybz and the Nyanki Pong Sovereign State. Now the dream has become a reality.
Freshradiovybz and NSMGTNT in association with the State of African Diaspora, SOAD, presents Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Hosted by Janet Lumley, International Business Development Officer and a representative for the Lumi via Canada. Learn how the Lumi matters in business, barter exchange, travel investment, saving accountability. Listen to the insiders about Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Only on Freshradiovybz. Listen now and stay connected. Lumi Matters. Lumi.
Won't you take over my sorrows, protect my tomorrows. Won't watch over my soul. Some nights are cold.
The Della One Blood family presents another Christmas to remember on December 24th. This is our annual closeout dinner celebration for the elderly and the kids. Food for the elderly, ice cream for the kids, and a bounce house to have some fun. It's another Christmas to remember. Sponsored by the Della One Blood family. Be there.
Market night, Guinness a Heineken, cool red stripe, clappers them a boss and
Warning to all the troublemaker them. Give the bomb a bang. And the woman storm again. Lightning, Lord God. Why? I don't make them no have no feelings. Taking people's life without a reason. Rastafari, I go give them a beating. Ya run away when the fire starts to burn. Judgment, troublemaker, them no have no feelings.
Gotta say grand rising to each and every one that's tuning in right now to the Lumi Matters. Once again, thank you so much.
Tell them a for them, we take your life away. Because them have a brawl, we tell them a killer from what they all the man a shop and run, go rob our purse. Some of the juveniles, them only making matters worse. Tell them a top shotter if you're distilling a dirt. One drink a rum, one
as I said, thank you so much, DJ, for bringing us to that time. Thank you so much, the real storm that has it all locked on right now. We're going to be heading into our program because you know that time flies so quickly, right? Time flies so quickly. And you would be amazed how time is flying. For those who are joining us, the Lumi Matters is a show that is brought to you Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. And we have our host, Janet Lumley. She is very much versed when it comes on to the Lumi. You may have some questions that need to be answered. We will try our best to answer those questions. Without any further ado, let me try to get Janet online because she is available. Grand Rising, Janet, how are you doing? Grand Rising.
Grand Rising, how are you?
Yes. Just trying to put in the work. Another episode of Lumi Matters, and I think I may connect you with someone today because I got an inquiry from a young lady who said that she been online and she has tried to access a lot of what we put forward. But before any further ado, you want to say Grand Rising to your listeners and your Lumi based audience?
Yes. So, Grand Rising, or wherever you are in the world, I hope you're all doing well. And I'm in Canada or Toronto. We're expecting to have a big storm.
Wow.
Either
Yes.
tomorrow or Friday. So, wherever you are, appreciate the weather that you have because, we might be locking down, especially for the holiday season. Anyhow, my name is Janet Lumley, and I'm the Business Development Officer for the Lumi here out of Toronto. We're trying to bring Canada, bringing it here in Canada for the past, 2 years? Well, the Lumi, it's a digital currency. Not really. It's crypto, digital, whatever it is. But at the same time, we need to align ourselves with the different currencies out there. And I'm so thankful that there's a currency that's created for or established for people of African descent.
Okay.
So one Lumi is worth, or when you convert it, you're looking at $15.96 US for one. Now, this currency was established back in October. It rolled out October of 2020. Now we have another year. Oh, no. Wow, time flies.
Yes, it does.
We have, wow. We have another 9 months remaining because this is December. We have a few weeks left for the year to end.
Yes.
And then we're going to start counting down September of 2023. So the last meeting that I attended, they mentioned that if we don't get our Lumi before then, what will happen? You have to purchase it after the 30th. It's a possibility that you may have to buy it after the 30th of September 2023.
Yes.
And guess what? It may cost you more. The value of it may be more to purchase one, right? So we need more people to get on board, to sign up and to do, but you know what? When I do speak with people, I always tell them, don't just look at the Lumi based on the currency alone, right?
Yes.
It has other value as well. When you register, when you become a member of with the Lumi, it enables you to access other companies in Africa. So it is the
love to each and everyone.
Grand Rising. Janet was just finishing up, Doctor.
Grand Rising.
I'll let Janet finish up, and then the doctor was just joined us in a very important discussion about the Lumi. He can rejoin. But Janet, you were closing off to say that the importance of the Lumi at this time, and even people will have to purchase it come in the near future.
Yes. And I must say, it's backed by solar energy, and it's also backed by gold. If you need further details on this currency, you can access it through www.eco6.com, eco6.com, or you can also access it through Connect. That's connect.swifin.com. So connect.swifin.com.
At this,
if you're a previous member, of the Swiffin platform that no longer exists. You have to now go through the Connect route, which is a community on its own.
All right.
So if you need further details,
Yes.
you can get in touch with me.
All right. Janet Lumley, she is definitely on board when it comes on to giving you some of the information. We are joined right now by Dr. Bob Black. He has been working alongside with Janet and some more of the very much hardworking brothers and sisters trying to establish the Lumi. Dr. Bob, we have taken a break last week, but you're back with us this week. I want to say grand rising and welcome to the panel.
Grand rising, and thank you for having me. It's good to be here again, listening to the wonderful works that has been happening on the intent to expand the Lumi globally. As you know, many times I work behind the scenes, and on these sites, especially the Connect Swiffin site, there are many articles that I have placed. And a lot of these articles is to direct the minds of the reader to harness Lumi, to accumulate Lumi. Because one may not see, and I told you I'm into the financial world, but what I'm seeing here is that if the Lumi at this moment is at $16 and the price of gold is going to go up. So do not think that the price of gold is going to stay where it is.
Yes.
And if the price of gold goes up, then the price of the Lumi is going up. My prediction, based on my calculation on my computer, shows it will be about $32. The persons that I know of that is very much involved with the Lumi, they are calculating it at $37. So one purchasing Lumi today will understand that the one Lumi that you had, and especially if you join the system, you will actually get about 6.26 Lumi, which in value, if you look at it, was about approximately $100. Now it would have been $200 because the gold price went up and your Lumi price went up. This is an incredible type of investment that is given to Black people or to the Maroons or to the sectors of people, our people, that they're not understanding. And no matter how I try to push, I like to push. I like people to have understanding. And this is a great understanding that, as you see, the 49 countries just went and they had a seminar and they spoke. And you see where China gave a much better offer than the United States, and the 49 countries together says we want to work with China. What do you think China is going to do? The ECOWAS countries have to really enforce the Lumi to let the Chinese take the Lumi, because we are not into their conspiracy of whatever is it that they have. They intend to give you a card. If you go to the supermarket and buy ice cream and you're too fat, you can't buy it. But with a Lumi, you can go to that same store, give the person a Lumi, and he will take it and give you the ice cream. So you must have consciousness not to want to get fat.
Yeah, very, very interesting. People, if you're just joining us, the number to join us is 260-209-8730. Some of the common questions that are asked is, what is the Lumi currency? What is the Lumi and why is it important? What is the current value of one Lumi? You've just heard a while ago that it can go up to 37 US per one. And what is the Lumi City Initiative? Now, as we've said a while ago, the Lumi is the official currency of the Economical Community of the African Diaspora 6th region. It is issued by the African Diaspora Central Bank, ADCE, and its members state financial institutions. In January of 2021, it was integrated by the African Finance Regulatory Authority, the AFRA Commission, as a legal tender for continental Africa. Now, what is the Lumi and why it is important? Doctor was telling you a while ago that they are having these currency coming, you know, that you're familiar with the Bitcoins and you're familiar with other currency out there, but there will come stipulations on these currency once the corporation get their hands on it. You may think that everything is disconnected, but it's one grid. It is one grid. And the Lumi is so special because it's not under that grid that the rest of finance here are operating under. Janet, for people who are asking, what is the Lumi currency and what is the Lumi and why is it important? You want to dig a bit more so they can get the full grasp of what we're coming with?
Yes, well, because everyone must know what we've experienced, I guess, for decades or, I don't know, century or over time in history. They've decided to come together, the African kingdom decided to come together to establish this one currency that will be able to, all the African countries will be able to use it over Africa. So right now on the continent, there are supermarkets there that are accepting the currency as for payments. So it was established for our people to ensure that we do have something, just like, I'm not sure if anybody know what's going on. Like, for example, the Chinese, their money, when it goes in their community, it stays in there, I think, for 3 weeks or something like that. Jewish community, it stays in there for a while. But in our community, it only stays, and that's what it's been for a while. It only stays for 6 hours, right? Wow. So as soon as it comes in, it doesn't stay, not even a day with us. But in the other community, it stays for a while before it actually gets out. So this is the reason why, the Lumi was created. And what was the other part of the question?
Oh, the other question is what is the Lumi currency? And the other question is where were we with our question here? We have this question here right in front of us. The other question was, what is the Lumi and why is it important? And I think you've touched on the crucial part, because once the continent of Africa starts to recognize as what they're doing right now, that is Doctor, you wanted to interject?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes. So so let me just go back a little bit here.
Yes.
Right? So the African Kingdom's Lumi was established as a legal tender within the 2014 Bank Act of Accompong, and issued to the public by the Central Solar Reserve Bank of Accompong as a currency of the sovereign maroon state of Accompong, with its physical banknotes printed in Canada. So I'm in Canada, so I feel proud to know that it was actually printed
the physical note.
Yes, it was printed in Canada.
While you're there, I think Dr. Bob was trying to get, but people, you may ask, what is the Lumi? Janet has just explained. Lumi currency has positioned itself to be the ears, the mouth, and the catalyst for change on the continent of Africa and other places. More than just an information hub, we are a pioneer of a future by building the Africa we want with the best resources we have. The Lumi currency, which is backed by the greatest commodity in the universe, the sun. Dr. Bob, you are in the financial market, and when you hear that a financial product is out there, the currency in the form backed by the sun, what for people who want to question that, Dr. Bob, how would you comfort them and let them know that the sun is the strongest current you have out there?
So let me get a clear understanding, and we would love for the listeners to hear the exact reason. So we have tangible and we have intangible. So when you say that it is backed by intangible substance or elements, then we understand clearly. What I would drive home with that is that if it is backed by the sun, it means that all members under this Akapang membership or the Maroon Sovereign membership must have a solar or green home. That is the objective. The objective is for each and every one to use or to accumulate the lumen that is being offered to you. And you would have cell sites or cell plates, however you want to have it. Solar hot water. You could start with that. Yes. Very simple. Right? And then later on, you could get your, let's say, your air conditioner or your fridge, what consumes a lot of energy. And we could also put a converter in there so you could use your normal city energy. And if you don't want to, shut it off. What happened if the light was to turn off? At least your solar system would immediately turn on. And we are heading for that as we look into what Tesla is about to do to give the world free energy. So don't depend on that, on their thing. Depend on your thing, which is off the grid. So the Lumi is off the grid. You ask a question what it is being backed by. It is being backed by the solid, which is a tangible gold. Gold, if you look at the price, it goes up daily, it goes down. So your lumen that you have is as solid as gold. It is as solid as gold. Your intent is to accumulate under the radar. When you have so much of it, you can actually trade it physically for their money or their digital or however you want to spend into their world.
You have just touched on a very crucial part of what this program is about. It's also to show our brothers and sisters that we have to think way ahead of how we're thinking now. You said a while ago that being backed by the sun, the tangibility comes in where, for instance, a water heater that is powered by a solar panel, that is Lumi matters. You know, if you have a house that is generating electricity via the solar panel on the house with these things that we put together to take the energy from the sun and turn it into energy so we can run our appliances. This is Lumi matter. And we have to get used to that sort of it. I'm going to get a commercial break, but I do have a young lady who asked a question earlier on because she's trying to get on the Swiffin platform, Dr. and Janet, and it's giving her a bit of a hassle. I'm going to add her to our phone chat in a while. But before I do that, we must understand what is the Lumi and why it is important. It says, however, as the international community works together to decrease the carbon emission and man-made climate change, the Lumi puts the global African family smack dab in a strategic leadership position for the 21st century. Each Lumi is underwritten by 100 solar kilowatt hour of energy, and it is issued in both physical notes and digital denominations. I will be back. You don't want to touch that because we're about the Lumi matters, and this is the new way forward. You need to get with it right now. Don't just ask what Lumi can do, but ask how you can get your hands on it. I'll get a commercial break and I'll be right back with Dr. Bob Black and the lady herself, Janet, from the Lumi Matters.
Freshradiovybz and NSMGTNT in association with the State of African Diaspora, SOAD, presents Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Hosted by Janet Lovely, International Business Development Officer and a representative for the Lumi via Canada. Learn how the Lumi matters in business, barter exchange, travel investment, saving accountability. Listen to the insiders about Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Only on Freshradiovybz. Listen now and stay connected. Lumi matters. Lumi matters.
Yeah, Lumi matters. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to our panel. We spoke today. Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Yes, I am.
Grand Rising. We have Dr. Bob right here, a specialist when it comes on to the Lumi, and also the beautiful, hardworking Janet. Today you called because you're trying to get your Lumi activated and up to par. Can you say Grand Rising to our brothers and sisters over there and share the sentiment, and then we can get into the reasoning.
Grand Rising, Doc, and Grand Rising, Janet.
All right.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll let you talk for yourself. What was the question that you were asking today? I'll let you put your question to the panel.
Right. I've tried to register, but it's like I'm partially registered.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure where I'm at, because when I go on the Swiftin website, Connect Swiftin website, it's like it's foreign to me.
Okay.
So I'm trying to navigate and all of that, but I'm not reaching anywhere. Or
can I okay. Can anyone walk her through, find out where she's at,
Yes.
Janet or Doctor?
Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so good evening again. Are you a previous registrant with the Swiftin?
I was on Eco 6, but I didn't get any response or anything like that. Nothing to show that I was registered on there. So
How long
that's
ago?
why I did that on the 25th of November. I registered on there on the 25th of November.
November 20. Just recently?
Yes.
Okay. So I know they've been having some issues with the website. However, I would always recommend to sign up on the actual Swiftin platform, which is
the Connect Swiftin. Yeah, that's
Connect,
the one I do it again on.
Connect.swiftin.com. So when you went there, what happened?
Right, I've registered in there now. I can see my initial at the top, then my name, and then it's got like a group of people. And
okay, so that goes to show that you're registered and they have you in the system. However, if you're just a new registrant with it, you wouldn't have a previous Lumi account number. So right now you're registered on the actual Swiftin community. So when you're on the community, basically, if you go in the About section of that platform, there are some questions that you have to answer to get you fully set up. Because you would not.
So hold on. Now that we're here, people, and we have a potential sister who wants to enact it. I have just entered connect.swiftin.com, and I am seeing daily briefing, and I'm seeing where connect account, create account, log into connect. You're saying you were walking her through that process.
Yes.
And what's the first thing she needs to do?
Okay, so as I said, she's already registered because she's telling me what she's seeing. Because you're seeing your initial, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay, so I'm in my Swiftin account right now.
Yes.
So to the left of the screen, below your name, you see it says My Profile.
Yes.
All right.
I went there and I've edited most of those things in there and saved them.
Yeah. Okay, so you've done that already.
Most of it. It's asking for a link. I don't know what link.
Okay. So the link is the
Swiftin box, mailbox.
Right. So the link is a Connect profile link. So what you would have to do is to go back to the about. You're gonna click on the about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on, it takes a while.
Dr. Bob, you're listening to Janet Walker through. You have been pushing the Swiffin platform. Has that been a hassle for you? What are you getting back? Or is this something that you're hearing also from your neck of the woods? Because here is one of our clients trying to get on board while Janet is trying to assist her. Would you like to add any more easier access when it comes on to getting on board?
Thank you for having me again. But listen, I am on my Swiffin, and if you look at my Swiffin, you will see my profile is Dr. Bob G. Black, and if you look, you will see a very pretty picture. You see, I'm a computer expert.
Wow.
As well. I started my major in that. I was actually the first black man to actually bring computers to New York back in 1989. I did the first smartphone into Florida back in 2003. Smartwatches. So I understand computing. But if you look at my site, it has a very beautiful picture. And you too can add these beautiful pictures and, add your name. So if you look at it, you'll see it says my profile, which you did say you set up, and then you stream. So streaming now is where you're going to get additional points off the Lumi. I want you to understand that. The purpose of Swift and Connect is that the community, the African diaspora, is mainly the ECHO 6, the 6 continents. That is the ECHO system. We now have the ECOWAS passport. So now we are going to introduce the ECOWAS money, which is the Lumi. Okay? And with the Lumi now, it's going to circulate within this 6 countries, and we're hoping that it will get into South Africa and then get up into Nigeria, and then eventually, like I'm saying, the Chinese will start to adopt it. And if they do, they will put the price on it because they are the ones that is going to increase the price of gold. So their main reason down there is to steal as much gold as they can and make it appear as if they're one of you. So their aim is to come take out what is it that they can pretend as if they're building your roads, schools, hospitals, things like that. But you have to increase a value on yourself and on your asset.
Okay.
The Bible shows us that we walk on wealth.
Okay.
So if you walk on it, I mean to say you can dig it up and hold it in your hand and feel. You understand? That is what we have.
I just put in a while ago that I forgot my password, and it's telling me please enter the email address of your account. A verification code will be sent to you. Once you receive the verification code, you will be able to choose a new password for your account. People, it's a process where you have to walk through, and it is not as if we don't want to get everything sorted out, but please include an @gmail. Okay. Righty. Let me see exactly. Janet, are you ready to assist the young lady?
If you'd like.
Yes, I am. Yes. So basically,
hold on.
Sorry,
hold on, Janet. Dr. Black was finishing up something. You were saying so.
What I was saying that if you'd like, you can hit me up on WhatsApp, and I could explain and walk you through the process where you can add text. If you have a storyline, an incident, something happened to you, you want to say hi, you can do that. It's beautifully laid out. It's something similar to many other social media sites. They did a great job. The only thing is their servers is very slow because of the amount of people hitting the site, which they did not expect. They load it up with pictures. You'll see comments of different African leaders of what they're doing, and you can add your own comments. Each time you do this, you are going to get points. So the objective is to create a community where this community is sharing events. So far, I have 79 people who want to speak to me, or maybe about 59 want to be my friends. Or about another 79 are saying to me, I like your comment, thank you, good job, so forth and so forth. This is what you want to create. Same thing like a social media or a Facebook or a Twitter. This is our own. This is where we now will cry out to the community, and the Lumi is giving you the money. So you can have advanced dollars in order to tell your friend that, listen, I have $100 in on. The guy says, yes, I'll come paint your house for $50. That's half of a Lumi right there. That is a trade and ability that we are trying to encourage with our community, our diaspora, in order for us to do this particular type of bartering, for lack of a better word, or exchanging tokens, or if we now look into the statutes of what is it that we have, as I'm hearing certain statutes of banking laws, if we get deeper into that, then we can possibly create this particular thing where it is tradable in the sense we are exchanging it from one to another and not exchanging it from one currency to another. We're not into that. Right. So we encourage the community to absorb as many Lumi as possible, because a woman who is selling her dress that she stayed home and made and it looks so beautiful, you're going to pay her in Lumi, because that's what she's looking.
Yes.
The thread that she's going to buy is the person's going to sell it to her is Lumi. I don't care whether you use fiat money or you went and got the thread, but your time when you're selling, you're going to be receiving Lumi. So that is the objective. You can trade it. Like I said, the coin, the gold is going up. And if the gold is going up, then your Lumi price is going up. Therefore, you are able to buy and sell.
Okay, all right, Doctor Janet. Hold on, let me get back Janet in to solve this problem for this caller, because I'm having her a bit for a while now. Janet, talk back to her right now.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
It's Princess.
Princess.
Yes. So basically, when you scroll down to About, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna click on About, and in the browser, you're gonna highlight it. Then you're gonna copy. Do you know how to copy?
Yes, I know. Yeah.
When you click,
what do I need to highlight?
You're gonna see when you click on the About.
Yeah.
Click on About and then tell me what happened at the top.
My profile comes up.
Right. So you're gonna click on that. So you're gonna click on that again, and you'll see it's your name and About comes up highlighted.
Yeah. Click on About.
And what happened?
Then I can see the picture that I put up in the top. And then under that you've got member since.
No. I'm talking in the browser itself. When you click on About, yes.
Yes, I.
When you click, when you click up there, what happened? You should see https:/connect.swiffin.com/profile.
I can see connect.swiffin.com/profile/my username /about/.
Right. So what you're gonna do now is right click on that. Did you right click on it?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're gonna go back to the About where you have to fill in the blank where it was asking you for your Connect profile link. So you're gonna go back into About, and you're gonna scroll down below, almost to the bottom. You're gonna see where it says Connect.
While she's working with Janet over there, I just wanted to let you know this is the program that you need to tune into. It's all about we doing it big time here. It is about Lumi matters. They're not hearing us right now. They're communicating. We are going to get a small commercial break. Dr. Bob is inside the studio, and there's so much things that you need to know about the Lumi. The Lumi is the latest hype on the block. The Lumi is underwritten by 100 the kilowatt of solar energy and is convertible to 4 grains of gold. 4 grains of gold in the weight equal to 0.2592 grams. The current value for the Lumi is US $15.96 to 1 Lumi. Why is the currency called Lumi? We will get into that. We're here tonight and we're going to be massively breaking it down. We have 20 more minutes to capitalize on what we're saying and let people know how to get their Lumi. Janet is working with the young lady. We're going to go back to them right after commercial. And Dr. Bob, as I said before, he is also assisting with getting this Lumi up and going. Don't just ask what the Lumi is. Get on board with the Lumi right now. Fresh Radio Vibes and NSMGTNT in association with the State of African Diaspora, SOAD, presents Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Hosted by Janet Lovely, International Business Development Officer and a representative for the Lumi via Canada. Learn how the Lumi matters in business, barter exchange, travel investment, saving accountability. Listen to the insiders about Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Only on Fresh Radio Vibes. Listen now and stay connected. Lumi Matters. Yes. Lumi Matters. Lumi Matters, and I think our team is working behind the scene to get things done. I think Dr. Bob is on board. Let's see how far they reach. Grand Rising, any of the... what is any... Okay.
Swift and mailbox.
Yeah.
Right, so you have to just leave it because it doesn't give you an option to do anything there. So how much percentage are you at now? Did you put in your ID and stuff?
Hold. Grand Rising, have we made a breakthrough, people? Have we made a breakthrough? Is she on her account right now?
You teach me something as well. You see, so Janet, I am missing my Swift ID. Where would I find that?
Oh my God!
Because you just recently signed up, that will be given to you. That's why you should be getting something via email.
Okay.
So, all right. So you have to wait until they respond to you by email. For me, because I was there from the get-go, I have a Swift ID number. So if you were there from 2020, then you will be given a Swift ID number, which you will put it where it says my Swift ID. But for many of us who doesn't have a Swift ID, that's gonna come later.
So we have
because sorry.
Carry on. Sorry about that, blessed princess. Sorry.
Because I'm kind of fast, and I was kind of like everywhere and there and trying to figure it out. I did sign up with the switching part of it. So I did like 3 kind of registration. So, and then I've tried the Transact, because I remember they mentioned something about Transact, not sure what it means. But and it sent me an email.
The Transact is where all the transaction takes place.
Right.
So
Because it's asking me now for all my details, color, my eyes, everything, and pictures and all of that. So I'm kind of like stuck, let me just wait.
I think Janet, walk us through what you did a while ago, because this is a successful rate that we want our brothers and sisters. When you go on the website, it's so intriguing. There's a lot of different avenues to turn off to. Talk to me.
It's a community. Just like Facebook and all the other communities, the Swift platform is a community. So when you go on there, there's so many, it will take you over an hour or so just to browse around.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at the top of the website, you're gonna see the home page, the mailbox, the connect, the accounts,
Mm-hmm.
right? The transact, they even have courses, the help. So the help feature is a good one because if you're having issues, you can always send a ticket, right? You click on tickets, and if you fill that out, you'll get a response as soon as possible from them.
Mm-hmm.
They have media, and they also have plans. So depending on the plans, they have free. So through this, there are different subscription, different. They have a marketplace. There are so many things, but if you go down to, you have the streaming, so you can stream on here. You have followers like Facebook. You have friends. You can create groups, photos, audios, and videos. So I like that feature. Say, for example, you're an artist, right? And you want to somewhere, just like with what do you call those streaming platforms? Those distributors?
Your YouTube,
iTunes,
iTunes
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so on there now you could go on the street, on the audio or video, upload your videos, and then you could let the world know that they could come here to purchase your videos. It's a very good platform. So that's a community on its own. This is why you have to always look at the accounts, the different types of accounts, member payment, transfer, AKL to Transat. You have to assign members, the POS payment, you can receive payment, you can register a member. So everything under the account happens there. If you want to connect, you can post and share, you can shop, you can pay. I mean, I never seen nothing like this before.
I'm telling you,
I've never seen anything like this before.
You guys are getting it. Especially, listen, I stream at least 10 videos per day.
On your Swiffing platform?
Of course.
Wow.
And that's why my numbers are up. My numbers are up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have the time to respond to these people. I'm getting response from all over the thing, and I'm giving them great information that they appreciate. As a matter of fact, I'm on my product page where I have all different kind of products.
Talk to me about that, Doctor, because you have grabbed the bull by the horn and even gone into merchandising. Talk to me about that sort of.
Even the T-shirts, pictures, all different kind of stuff. I'm going to put up some things for Christmas, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a very good platform, people that are out there listening. So it's like everything all under one roof here. You don't have to go outside into any other community, and this is global because the Lumi is now everywhere in the world. We have around maybe 2 million subscribers or members.
Yes.
Right? So it's global. So no matter where in the world that we are, people can access your product. This is one of the best things ever that I have seen.
If you look on your right-hand side, you'll see a whole list of people, about 16 different persons that are looking at your site, and you keep changing of other people looking at what you're doing, and they come up with their comments and so forth. And if you keep joining like that, listen, man, your Lumi will be. Listen, my thing is, increase the Lumi to increase your value, something like that. But read my articles, you will see.
Hold on, let me just interject right there. For those who are asking, what is the value of the Lumi in the Eco 6? Eco 6 is a monetary policy. It's fixed around the world. The Lumi standard, wherein each issued Lumi is equated to US 15.96. That's almost $16 to $1 US, underwrite by 100 kilowatt of solar energy and valued against gold grain in a parity of 1 to 4. Where 1 Lumi equals the market value of 4 grain of gold. Note, 4 grain of gold equals to $15.96. People, you hear what I'm saying? It is backed by gold, and one individual Lumi equates to one Lumi is for $15.96 because it is 4 grains of gold. 4 grains of gold. Doctor, explain that in a layman term for people who still may be scratching their brain.
If you take it from the at this moment, more people should be using their fiat money, whether it's euro or US dollars, and they should be buying silver or they should be buying gold coins. So if you look at gold coins, a brick or a bullion is 12.5 kilograms. So when you say grains, you actually mean grams.
Yes.
So 4 grams of this, 16 grams make an ounce. Remember that in school? So 16 grams make an ounce.
4, 16, yes.
Right, make an ounce. So what is the price of an ounce of gold? It's about 16.9, let's say $17,000 an ounce. So you divide that by 16 and you will see the value of the Lumi that you have. Is that explanatory?
Yes, very much so. Princess, you can stop occupy your phone if you want to come up right now. But did you get the answers that you were looking for tonight?
Oh yes, I did. One question though.
Yes.
How do you add friends? Because I would like to find Doctor on here.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so you would go under Princess. You would go under friends.
Yeah.
Everything is on the community.
So
you go under
friends. Me to leave this page. So I was afraid to leave and then get mixed up, so I didn't leave it. So that's why I asked.
No, so you sound pretty savvy, right? So basically, when you have a chance, just go back into friends.
Yeah.
Just like with Facebook.
Okay.
Right? Because if you look at it, it says stream, about, followers, friends, group, photos, whatever. So just go under friends, and once you have his name, and even me myself, you can add me as well, right?
I'm about to add Freshradiovybz to it too, because I'm going to start streaming over here right now.
So you can add us, but you can even stream on the platform.
Yes, I know.
So even the Freshradiovybz people can start watching it. On the platform.
Yes. But
it's great.
That is the objective, and naturally, this is what. I know you're saying that the president is out of, a compound, but origination of it started way back when, before it got into Jamaica. As a matter of fact, what they said that they diversed themselves to Jamaica because they found a lot of the Naya Kapong people there.
But let me seeing that you're saying that people, and for those Maroons calling themselves Jamaicans, I want you to listen to what I'm going to say. It says how many Lumi notes are there. There currently is only one banknote which represents one Lumi. As of November, the Lumi is actively in some 142 countries with 120,000 users. Maroon Defiance, the BOJ says Lumi is not a legal term. But the Bank of Jamaica passing that assessment that works under the controls of the Corporation of Jamaica, and the Maroons does not fall into that jurisdiction because a Kompong, a finance minister, insists central bank cannot dictate to them. Dr. Black and Janet, how strong of a sentence is that? Because as Doctor was alluding to that, the Maroon within its defiance of the 1738 treaty is using the Lumi as that, and that is why the Lumi, I think, have reached into the jurisdiction of Nyankopong to get some authenticity. Can you verify that, Dr. Janet?
Go ahead, Janet.
I think Janet is but you're on you could go ahead.
Basically, what is it that we have? Okay.
Yes.
The 1738 that was in the blood.
Yeah.
So within the blood, we say here we want. We want one bank.
Yes,
you
sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
So guess what I'm gonna know? Them gonna give us the same rights as JOB, as the
Bank of Jamaica.
The Bank of Jamaica, the central bank. Each country has a central bank.
Mm-hmm.
So when we speak of on the grid and off the grid, on the grid means that you are with a central bank. Your money has to pass through a central bank in order for you to have it in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
With the Lumi, it doesn't have a central bank. So when you give us that license that declares, based on the 1738 Act, that we can establish and we can form what is called brick and mortar, or we can form online. That's why I developed the bank called 3M Bank, which was the Maroon members' money.
Yes, I.
3M Bank, right? So a 3M bank can be, and I'm just using this as an illustration, a 3M bank can be a brick and mortar building where someone can come in and that bank can provide the same services as a commercial bank, such as Nova Scotia or such as NCB or which other bank.
Mm-hmm.
It is set there for its members who are sovereign ID. The only way you can get anything from this bank is via your sovereign identity, which is your sovereign ID. That's the stipulations that I would put in there in those kind of stuff. I'm very stern, okay?
Yes.
And as an attorney, I'm going to think like that.
Mm-hmm.
So your holdings. Now, we do have another bank, which is the African Development something bank. I think you called the name before, something in Africa. I forgot the name.
I have it here.
Right. Okay. That is the bank that is actually doing the physical trading and have the value or can predict the value on the Lumi. So you in line with that bank means that you are in parallel or you are standing in proxy of this particular bank that claims that it has the value of Lumi as what you just read.
Mm-hmm.
You just read a very powerful statement there that claims that this Lumi has the value and is being used by several different countries.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, you in Jamaica can establish a bank under the same 1738 law of what is established by the BOJ, the same rights, and you don't have to fight for it. You don't fight for things. You take it.
Yes. It's all right. It's a natural right to govern.
You understand?
Yes, it's not.
Okay. All you have to do is find the land. You find the land where it is essential to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You find the land. And if you go there, they like old people do. They can romantic. You walk around and you march around and you sing and you dance and you claim that. You claim all 5, 10, 15, 20 acres. And you claim it. Now, a certified architect is going to put up this fantastic building that looks like something in the 2032.
Yes.
People are wondering, my God, look at this building. When you come in, you have your own Lumi ID card with the chip on it, and the monies that you're spending is of value. You know exactly, look at your account, and you said, I want this house over here, and I want some blocks and some building. And we'll say, well, lady, do you know you have X amount of Lumi? You just call another Lumi brother and say, yo, listen to this, no? So you have X amount of Lumi now. We're going to fix up Lumi and it's fair. And boom, here comes a nice house. This is the value in the things that we have.
Yeah.
We have the solar to give us the green energy.
Mm-hmm.
We have all of these things that are freely given to us by our own strength. The own energy that you have is what is providing the value of the Lumi. Your own energy.
We're heading into that closeout time, and as I said, Princess, thank you so much for coming on board and get service as how you deserve. You're a sovereign, and it is very much a good thing to have 142 countries that have activated the Lumi currency, and we're boosting Janet 120,000 users as we speak. Is that do we need, for those who are listening, Janet, that have seen the result that you've done tonight with the hard work, what would you say to them right now? Is time running out on them to get on board, or is there still some more time to come on board and get their Lumi sorted out?
Up until September of 2023, as long as you sign up, you still have that opportunity. Wow. But, you know, I must say I've been on the journey since the inception. And, you know, I feel wonderful. I feel great that I'm part of the journey. But Princess, before you go, what's your last name?
Hines.
I found you.
Okay.
I found you.
You found me. Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. So I saw you here. So I'm gonna add you to it, and you'll see me. So I just added you to the platform.
That's what I'm talking about.
So this is what we're talking. You said season's greetings, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's my second message. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So I found you. So that's how powerful this network is, and we just have to support it, guys. Whatever we do, please.
Yes.
The more of us that can sign up, it's gonna bring a lot to our pocketbooks, because it's gonna give us that wealth that we need.
Before we go, the credentials people, for those who are following the doctor and those who are following Janet, how do they stay in contact with you? And doctor, how do they stay in contact with you? Janet, you could go first if you want.
Okay,
can I just say thank you and so I can go?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And happy holidays when it comes.
Thank you, same to you, and thanks for the help. Oh my gosh, I'm buzzing. Thanks a lot. We shall be.
Doctor, you were saying something to Janet. You were saying.
I was something to Princess before she leaves. If you could add me, I'm looking at my friends. I didn't see you. But if you get the chance, you could add me. It's going to say DR, then Baba, then G, then Black.
Yes.
Bob G Black. And you can add me, and we would love to have you again. You know, you're very inspirational, and you really captured off what is it that we're trying to do here. This is a very powerful website, and we hope that you continue being one of our favorite members.
Yeah, she's listening online. She came up.
Definitely. She came back.
Oh, thank you. I'm joined back.
Okay.
The doctor is
sorry about that.
Yeah, the doctor is saying that you could get his information to add him also, because I think it's a win-win situation.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
All right. Now, before we close, as I was saying, Janet, how do they get in contact with you and Dr. Bob? How do they get? But I start with Janet. Janet, your 2 minutes is burning.
Yes, I'm good. Yeah, so I can be contacted on WhatsApp. I'm in Toronto. It's a Canadian number. 647-760-9294. That's my number. And also, if you go to the State of African Diaspora, which is a government, I'm one of the ambassadors on there as well. So, you know, I play a very integral role in this, not just as an officer, but also as an ambassador to this.
Okay.
You can reach out to me anytime.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Dr. Black, how do they get in contact for any consultation that they may be seeking on behalf of your office?
Well, I would say you can call me anytime, but just don't call me late for dinner. But if you'd like to get in contact with me.
Yes. Always a bit of humor. You know, I love that.
Well, I am on WhatsApp if you'd like. My number is 954-865-6595. I'll tell it again. It is 954-865-6595. Or you can always catch me via the one and only High Chief Ross Goddard.
Yep.
Him can't find me anywhere.
Yep.
Anywhere my dead this brother can't find me. I don't know what is it that you have, Virgin, but you can find me anywhere. How you do that?
Yo, the ancestors. I think we're connected spiritually, and the work that we're doing for the community of the Maroon is very outside of any individual. It's very, very powerful, and tonight it shows also that we can assist our brothers and sisters. Princess is happy, Janet is happy, yourself is happy, and we've come to that climax of the show tonight. But I want to say once again, thank you to Dr. Black and, of course, the hardworking Janet. Thank you both for tonight's presentation.
And once again, thank you, Ross Goddard, for having me on.
Yes.
Looking forward for the next show.
Thank you.
I will certainly agree with that in thanking you for inviting me. And I hope that you have more listeners that can listen to us and what we're saying. Because indeed we're speaking something that is right now here for us. I keep uttering that it is our time now. And if Marcus Garvey said, up you mighty people, and if you're not seeing that you need to be up, Bob Marley came and he says, Africa unite.
Yes.
And we see 49 countries going to tell America and China, so well, listen, we'll wake up now and not coming back with none foolishness. So if it don't come right, then listen, we can do it. So we have the power of all these different countries coming together, and we will form, and we shall avive, because guess what? The Lumi is going to be the standard all around Africa. Believe you when I tell you that the Lumi is going to be one of the trading currency or a token, or in the way that people do business off the grid. And Russia is on our side.
Thank you so much. That's where we have to leave it for tonight, people. That is the infamous Dr. Bob Black. He does not mince his words. He put them in perspective. Remember, some of the questions that were answered tonight was, how much is Lumi worth? We told you it is worth $15.96. What is the market capitalization of the Lumi? You asked that question also, and we tell you that cryptocurrency market capitalization is $0. Would like to know the latest Lumi kind of cryptocurrency at your disposal. Just check it out. Lumi Matters every single Wednesday right here on your number one online radio station, Fresh Radio Vibes. Once again, thanks to our host, Janet Lumley. She is excellent when it's representing the Lumi. And of course, thanks to the professional ethics of Dr. Bob Black for coming on board and giving his 2 cents. Will join us next week again, live spare. And if we don't see you, which we won't see you until after this Christmas celebration, have a very, very festive season and be safe and sound. This is yours truly, Rascadite, saying I'm over and out.
Fresh Radio Vibes and NSMGTNT in association with the State of African Diaspora, SOAD, presents Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Hosted by Janet Lumley, International Business Development Officer and a representative for the Lumi via Canada. Learn how the Lumi matters in business, barter, exchange, travel, investment, saving, accountability. Listen to the insiders of Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Only on Fresh Radio Vibes. Listen now and stay connected. Lumi Matters. Lumi Matters. CNG International Markets. Yeah! For all your Caribbean and African supplies. They cater to St. Vincent, Trinidad, and all over. CNG International Markets, located at 1820 West DuPont Road, Fort Wayne, Indiana. They have in stock salt mackerel, pigtail, yellow yam. Yeah! Green bananas, yellowtail snappers, butterfish, Grace Brand, Maggie, Vitamol, and D&G soft drinks. CNG International Markets, located at 1820 West DuPont Road, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Yeah! 260-489-8220 or 434-227-9780. And come and get your curry goat, oxtail, jerk chicken, Jamaican patty, bun and cheese, syrup, and all your favorites. Yes, it's all about the African and Jamaican store, CNG International. Check us out today. Yeah! Come to CNG International Markets. Yeah! For all your Caribbean and African supplies. They cater to St. Vincent, Trinidad, and all over. CNG International Markets, located at 1820 West DuPont Road, Fort Wayne, Indiana. They have in stock salt mackerel, pigtail, yellow yam. Yeah! Green bananas.